Alrighty then. Here we are. I know we were supposed to do this yesterday, but
What up?
some things came up and we moved it to today. But this is the last episode for the week, or I guess I should say us getting back on track for our weekly episodes. Before we both go away to South Padre Island for our friend's bachelor party, so there will be no episode Sunday.
I wouldn't say that. I'm bringing my laptop. I'm bringing my microphone. We're gonna do a live podcast episode together.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna be in for a treat then. Alex and I will be together in South Padre on Sunday. Actually, depends though, like what time Sunday, because my flight leaves mad early. So
really?
Yeah, like it got changed. Like I leave at like 10 in the morning or something crazy Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought I didn't leave till Monday. I don't know. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, because I like if that was the case, then I'd be all for it. But like if we stick to our normal schedule and do a Sunday episode, like it's probably not gonna happen.
No, that would be a train wreck. I'm pretty sure I leave Monday.
You might be the only one.
No, when I booked my flight, I was with Hugo and Greg, and I originally had it for Sunday.
I wonder if I'll be able to.
They told me to change it to Monday.
Well, why the fuck didn't he tell me to change it to Monday?
I think you can change it. I changed mine to Monday with it was like a $40 fee or something like that.
I might
we'll look into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it to see, because if that's the case, that might well, no, it depends. If I get in late enough on Monday, then Darian could still pick me up. So we'll see.
I figured we could do a podcast live from South Padre Island, beers, beaches.
That would be cool.
Bros.
We'll
investigate.
Try. We'll see what we got. We'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. But
give the people what they want.
Exactly. Blondie Locks, hi, how's it going? Welcome. New follow too. Blondie Locks with a follow, appreciate it.
Shouts.
Slump, Mike, what's going on, bro? 10 a.m. flight to try to get podcast in before that? Nah, definitely not.
Not before the podcast, that's for damn sure.
No, definitely not. We're not trying to get a podcast episode in before a flight. Spaceman, how's it going? Bears, beaches, bros, booty, true. Mr. Goku, long time no see, bro. How's it going? Your hair looks amazing right now. I mean, like, I've never seen perfect hair. That's not like in a movie or game. Oh, you're talking to Alex? Because my hair is a mess. I'm getting a haircut. I'm going to get a haircut on Wednesday before I fly out. And I'm going to make sure I look all fresh and cleaned up.
I typically wear a hat, but I'm in Kansas for work right now. So I'm rocking the work cut. You get professional Alex today.
Yeah, you guys get professional Alex. You get bum Ben as per usual.
I also don't have my mic, so if my audio is shitty, I apologize, but not really that much. It sounds
really good, honestly.
Dude, if these freaking Bluetooth speakers headphones sound as good as my $100 mic does, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be a little pissed.
They sound pretty close, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
And I don't have any wires. I can move my elbows.
Must be nice. I'm all wired in.
I know. I'm just living the free life right now. Glass of whiskey still in my work gear.
Must be nice.
Hair's looking perfect.
Perfect hair.
I guess. I mean, cool. Things are going great right now.
Yes, sir.
Ow. Oh man. What are you doing?
I'm fucking trying to itch my ear.
Quit picking at your ear while we're on air, bro. Jeez, we got new followers. We got new followers out there.
Like,
just gonna pick your ear.
You guys are getting a live.
Wow,
if
dude.
I got an itch in my ear,
it gets a lot better. It gets a lot better.
If I've got an itch in my ear, I'm gonna itch it. All right.
Oh man, I'm gonna drink a lot of whiskey on this podcast because I don't have to drive anywhere. I'm in a hotel. I'm here for the night.
Nice.
I mean, why not?
Yes,
got
sir.
The freaking NFL games here in a little bit.
Heck yeah.
A little cash on that. A little money on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna eat his earwax like Kanye West did. Look it up. I will not be doing that. No.
And I will not look it up. That is a hard no for me.
No thanks.
I will not be.
I don't feel like losing the dinner I just ate. No thank you.
Dude, did I tell you that I made it on a Barstool podcast the other day? Or a radio show? Yeah, I called in I'll send it to you.
Okay,
I'll send it to you off the air.
sounds good.
Unless people really want to hear it, but they guess my income and then they guess how many people I've slept with. That was like the segment, and it was interesting.
That's interesting.
So I don't know if people deserve.
Nah, send that one to me off air.
All that. Yeah, I'll send that one to you off air.
Okay. Well, we got 2 that want to hear it. Too bad, you guys. You're not gonna get it.
My phone is currently updating to iOS 14, although I didn't think I allowed it to, but it's currently doing that, so I don't have access to it at the moment. Stick around for the end of the episode. Maybe I'll give you a
little something to go on.
In the fan segment at the end, where people get to, ask us what they want to talk about. If they really want to hear it at the end, I'll play it at the end. But I've got it on audio recording.
All right. 25K a year. Ha, Lamo.
You wish.
Yeah, that's child's play. Okay.
Listen, I wouldn't be traveling to Topeka 2, potentially 3 nights a week to make 25K.
Heck no. That would not be sure. That would not be it.
Not a chance. Not a snowball's chance in hell, as they say.
Yeah, right, Slump. I wish we were making 25K off this podcast.
25K off the podcast would be very nice.
Be nice.
We make nothing, though, and that's not the goal of this podcast. The goal is to get you to vote third party.
True. Just
kidding. That's not really the goal. You can vote for whoever you want.
Vote for whoever you want, but if you don't vote third party, just go around. You're wrong.
You're stupid, and I hate you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
The most embarrassing thing in your room right now, be honest. I don't know. I'm not really embarrassed of anything I have in this room.
That Arkansas flag is pretty ugly, though.
Nah. We're beating Georgia this week.
I'm just dialing in Twitch now.
Hot take for 2020. Arkansas wins week 1 versus Georgia.
Sure. Sure, bro. Sure. Boy. That's what I like about you, Ben. You're always optimistic. You're just that optimist guy.
In these trying times, you have to be.
Spaceman, we missed you too.
Yes, we did.
I finally got
Say yourself best
My
answer.
phone finished.
Arkansas State made K-State look bad. True, they did. Wolfpack.
Yeah, they did.
Wolfpack.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and fuck K-State, honestly.
After the past few years of Arkansas football, I would not put it past Arkansas State to beat Arkansas. Honestly. But we'll see. We'll see what happens this year. New head coach, new program, good recruiting class. We'll see what happens.
If you guys could just stop doing that stupid suey pig chant. That's
no, sir.
The dumbest thing.
No, it is not. It's
college sports.
Iconic.
It's
iconic.
Like nails on a fucking chalkboard.
It's iconic.
It literally sounds like you're calling your female pig or male pig home to roost.
That's
like
the whole
your like
point.
Bestiality.
No,
like
now we're gone too far.
Brings
now we've gone too far.
Bestiality to the forefront of my brain. Like, these guys want to fuck pigs, and I'm not cool with it.
You've been watching too much.
That's what it sounds like.
You've been watching too much Deliverance.
Poison Fantasy is live, but she says hi. Hi, Poison.
Hi, Poison.
We
Spaceman,
miss you.
tell her we say hi, and that we hope she's doing well. Loki, stop yelling at people outside, please.
And Blondie Locks asked, I'd fuck a goat. Okay.
All right.
Do your thing, Slump today, but just
Slump.
don't tell local authorities, probably.
Jesus Christ.
And no, we're not Trump fans. In response to Blondie Locks, to give you some, Spaceman, I know, sorry. I hope we're doing well.
Thank you. Yes, we are. I'm going to call PETA.
Spaceman, I hope you're doing well as well. Anyway, no, I am a right-leaning individual, so I'm a registered Republican. That said, I like a lot of Trump's policies. I just think he's a fucking slimeball of a human being, and he's not a very good leader.
Yeah,
that's what I will say about that in short.
Yeah,
the whiskey's already getting to him. You know me too well, Mr. Goku. And now, tastes so good. Just a little Jim Beam over ice.
The best Christian. Stormy Daniels told me that. Jesus Christ, no. Blondie Lux, no.
Okay, when a real breaking point for me with Trump and the whole Christian thing, when he's like, my favorite chapter comes out of 2. 2 Corinthians.
2
Like, do you
Corinthians.
mean 2nd Corinthians?
No, he definitely
And then
meant 2
somebody asked him
Corinthians.
what his favorite. Somebody later on asked him what his favorite book in the Bible is. I like the entire Bible.
I
I
like the
think
whole thing.
it's
The
just
whole
a
thing's
great
great. It's just a
the
great book.
entire
This is.
thing. Like,
Trust me when I tell you.
this present. Do you have a
Trust me.
favorite verse? The entire thing is great. It's very well written. It's the best. It's great.
Trust
Like,
me when I tell you
okay,
this
dude,
book is the best book ever written.
you've never read
Many
a
people have
single
told me this is the
passage
best
out of
book, and
that
I've told
thing.
many people this is the best book. This book is the greatest book ever written. Shut up.
2 Corinthians? Come on, bro.
Jesus.
Like, that's something you learn in Bible school.
Didn't he
It's
hold a
2
Bible upside down?
Corinthians.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did hold a Bible upside down after he gassed a bunch of people to get out of his photo op.
I don't even want to start on that because there's so many conflicting reports. Of course, now they're saying like they were already going to move those people. It had nothing to do with him walking into the church. Like,
I'm
okay,
sure.
dude, sure, yeah,
Okay.
positive that was it.
I'm sure. Jesus. Huge.
Huge.
He moved all these people with one gas grenade. It was
We're
huge.
we're gonna stop losing. We're gonna start winning. It's gonna be huge. China. I'm great friends with China. They're my best friends. They think the United States is great. We think they're great. Gonna be huge. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
Anyway, you two are so great. Thanks, Spaceman.
Appreciate it.
You're great too.
Oh, I did see that one was clearly. This was the. Okay. All right. So let's move into our first topic that we were going to talk about tonight. And
what was the first one?
The shooting of the police officers in Compton.
Oh yeah,
that was
bad.
a few.
That's
I
real
saw
bad.
that. So now that I'm reading this, I saw that. I did see the picture of the one deputy that had got shot through the jaw, and was like calling for backup, while trying to keep her.
The pictures.
Picture was gruesome.
The pictures are real bad, man. And there's a bunch of people like videotaping around him. Ed Nuts also said, "How is it that almost everyone can do a great impression of him?" I'm going to take that to mean that she thinks my impression is great and your impression is great. We're great.
It's not really.
We're gonna win.
It's great. We're gonna win. This is gonna be the best. It's because it's not hard. You just gotta sound like I don't even know what that sounded. You just gotta sound like you have multiple dicks in your mouth.
Anyway.
I don't know what else to tell you.
It's not that funny, but
I mean, it's just like you're talking around just multiple phallic objects in your mouth. Like that's, I don't know.
His little facial impressions are the best that get me when he's like, I did, well, I think, I mean,
Blondie Locks, don't
I mean,
don't expose yourself like that. Don't expose yourself like that. I sound like a muffled goat when I try.
Blondie Locks coming in hot.
Oh no, Ed Nuts.
I sound like a muffled goat. Oh, not when she has dicks in her mouth. When she's trying to do the Trump impression. Anyway, okay, serious.
I was servicing veterans. What can I say?
Shooting police officers is. Well,
you do you.
God bless you.
Thank you for your cervix. That one killed Alex.
Oh my God.
No, Spaceman, you got it wrong. That's definitely not what I said.
He said cervix.
I said cervix.
I'm pouring more whiskey. All right, boy, here we go. This is gonna be a good one tonight. Where am I?
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
All right. So,
boy, that
back
was fun.
Back to shooting of those.
Back to police officers getting shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Here we go.
The pictures are not great.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna pull them up.
Yet.
I'm not gonna pull them up.
No, don't pull them up. It's
No,
not good. At Mike Busey's Veterans Day party.
Oh God. Wait. A porn star.
I don't know who
veterans?
Mike Busey is.
Yeah, I don't know who. That's crazy. Okay, so what had happened was let's see. The L.A. County Sheriff Alex Villanueva says this is of 4 days ago. There's nothing. I haven't seen anything. At least when I looked it up, anything more recent than like 4 days ago. Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva says investigators have promising leads in the search for the gunman who shot two L.A. County Sheriff's deputies as they sat in a patrol SUV at a Compton metro station. We're on the right path, Villanueva said Tuesday. He also expressed hope to have something to announce soon. Investigators are working day and night to identify and arrest the cowards that did this. As of Wednesday morning, so that's Wednesday last week, no suspects had been identified, despite some online social media chatter to the contrary. Sheriff's Department issued a statement earlier Monday saying the information circulating online is erroneous information and there are no named or wanted suspects. There's a GoFundMe page up for them for their medical bills. This is 4 days ago. Deputies remain hospitalized. Fortunately, they were spared any injury to a vital organ that would have jeopardized their life immediately. They have only been described as a 24-year-old man and a 31-year-old mother of a 6-year-old boy, and they have a long road to recovery.
Did they both live?
As I think as of right now, they both lived. I think I saw one article. I have to go back and look. That said, one of them is out of the hospital. But I'll double check
that's
that.
Good.
I'll double check that in just a second.
The thing that bothered me most about that whole thing is there was literally people taking videos of the situation being like, oh, the police, what was the term they're using? They're getting aired out around here. I think it was aired out. Like celebrating the fact that two police officers had just been shot.
Right, yeah, it says right here, it says there's protesters that showed up at the hospital Saturday night and shouted anti-law enforcement chants expressing hope that the deputies die. One of the witnesses told the ABC7 from LA that some protesters tried to force their way into the emergency room while shouting death to the police.
There's a video of the same guy that was saying like they got aired out or whatever. He's walking up to the hospital and there's a Hispanic female police officer and a black female police officer that come up and say like, can't come in here right now. And they're like, we're just trying to go see somebody, you know? And they're like, you can't go in right now. And they're basically saying like, oh, you're trying to tell me I can't go see somebody in there right now? And they're like, not at all right now. And they're like, okay, well, fuck you, you know, like these two people of minority, like I don't understand the contradiction. Like, do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? Like the generalizations that all police officers are bad human beings. I have a hard time fundamentally understanding that, how you could really have that view.
Yeah.
Like how you could really, that's like the hill you want to die on, is that all police officers
that all cops are bad. I don't understand.
That'd be like a ginger going out and committing a murder right now. And somebody coming after me tomorrow saying, you fucking ginger. Like, I don't know that dude. I had nothing to do with that. Or any white person or any black person or any put it on the list. You know, you can't generalize people. We're people, dude. We're humans. Like, it's just so crazy to me. It's
insane. I don't understand how you can be so calloused and cold and believe that all cops are bad, that you would literally just go to a hospital where human beings are fighting for their lives and shout things that you say, you know, that you hope they die because you think that all cops are bad cops because of the actions of a few, which I get. Like, you know, we've been over this multiple times. There's good and bad people.
I know,
on both sides on everything. So you can't just generalize a group based on the actions of a few, but all too often that's what happens.
It's crazy, dude.
And it's just insane. I just don't understand why.
And to be blocking the entrance where the ambulance is trying to come in to save these two cops' life, shouting death to the police, or that might be out of context, but whatever they were saying, it's like, dude, those are humans in there.
Yeah, like
Like one of
take
them's a mom.
yeah, they have families and stuff. They're not just mindless robots that go around just doing whatever their programming says. It's like they're people. At the end of the
It's
day, they're
it.
people.
I could even understand if it was a police officer. I couldn't understand, but I could have a better grasp over it if it was a police officer that had like a long history of like abuse or like misuse of power. I still don't think that's the right move. Like you
Yeah,
should not walk up and shoot anyone in the jaw. Like
or try and assassinate two cops that were just doing their
yeah,
job.
that are just sitting there minding their own fucking business. But I could understand it better. But to just two innocent, they signed up. Nobody signs up a cop to go out and murder people. I shouldn't say nobody, because people are fucking crazy, and too
Right.
many people slip through the cracks of that police force and academy, and then they go out and they got bullied their whole life, so now they want
So
to
now they go
be
and bully other
bullies.
people. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sucks.
I shouldn't say most of them, speaking from a place of having many friends that are police officers, my father being in the law enforcement system, used to be in the law enforcement system, signed up to protect you.
Right.
And yes, there are bad people. Yes, there are bad cops. Yes, there are people that misuse that power. But to just broadcast that and throw a net over the entire system, it's just crazy to me, dude. I don't understand it.
It's I don't think it's one of those things we can't understand. It's just insane. And people are not thinking for themselves now, and they're just following a mob. It's all mob mentality, and they're not really doing their own research or looking into anything at all. They're just like, oh, the mob's mad about this today. We're mad about this today. Because the mob seems to be right all the time, and that is not the case. The mob is not
But
always right.
it's what fucking happens when you get your news from Twitter.
Yeah.
Not to say that you can't get viable news from Twitter,
But
but do your research. Come up with your own facts and opinions.
mm-hmm.
Do it yourself. Don't retweet
Don't
something
rely on what
and
others are
say,
saying.
"Oh, that must be true." Like,
No. Like we say all the
where's
time,
where's the
always do your
where's
own
the
research.
where's the Jacob Blake conversation? Where did that go?
Gone. Gone forever.
You know why? Because he raped that girl.
And as
He
soon
stuck
as
his finger in her vagina, smelled it, and said, "Smells like another man." That is an affidavit from her. You know why we're not talking about it anymore? Because before that, the narrative was kill all rapists, which I don't think we should kill them all, but we should significantly come down on them with the law enforcement system. That conversation isn't being had anymore because it doesn't fit the narrative. It's not the right character in the narrative.
right, and then once that all came out, then surprisingly, everybody in the sports world that was so protesting it and not playing games because of it have now suddenly just gone quiet.
Weird.
Weird.
Not to say that injustice doesn't exist within the black community. I'm not saying that.
Right, but
That's
they
not
they
my
jumped
take.
on this bandwagon of like and tried to make this guy a martyr, and then lo and
When
behold, here it comes that he's laying in a hospital bed going through court proceedings because he's coherent enough and he pulled through because he had a warrant out for his arrest, and
felony
a
warrant.
felony warrant out for his arrest, and he's a rapist. So I understand that one girl, I don't remember her name, but through that entire situation, she's tweeting out and she goes, you guys can't imagine the feeling of trying to get justice for, I think it was her sister or something along those lines,
Those
or her,
those turned out. It was her cousin. Those
yeah.
turned out to be fake tweets,
Oh,
though.
really?
They did turn out to
Oh,
be
okay.
fake tweets.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I
I
will
looked
go no
into that.
farther.
I looked into it. Well, and there's some like argument over whether it was really her or really not. But Twitter banned her account,
Mm.
which I'm not a fan of Twitter banning any account. You should be able to say what you want, free speech, blah blah blah. Unless
Right.
you're
Unless
out
you're
like
there's
propagating mass murder or
right,
something. I don't
there's a
know.
limit, extreme circumstances, I guess, with free
Yeah.
speech. Like you
No,
can't.
those tweets did turn out to be fake because I have a lot of very Republican friends,
Mhm.
shocker, coming from Texas, that were sharing it on Facebook and everything.
Yeah.
And then weird, almost like I had the power of the internet at my fingertips. I started doing a little bit of research saying, is this real? Is this person real? And then immediately found out that there's some controversy whether that was her or not her, or blah blah blah.
Mm.
I don't buy it. I don't think what the tweets were saying was wrong,
No, the tweets were saying weren't wrong
but
because the sentiment behind it was like and if her actual cousin had said it was probably feeling the same way as this person who was putting out the fake tweets. But
yeah,
the message behind it was basically the same. It's like imagine trying to get justice for someone that was wronged by this person that the entire sports world is holding up as
a
um
hero,
a
a
hero, and
martyr.
he's not. He's not. And
No,
that's what we were so mad about after we did our research on it, is the fact that like initially we were like, oh wow, this guy got shot 7 times, like what for? And then we did our research and we were like, okay, this dude is not the figurehead that you guys need to be putting up
no,
for Black Lives Matter. That's not. This isn't it. Like he's not the one. You guys just latched onto the fact that he got shot 7 times and tried to make a martyr out of somebody who was definitely not a martyr. And we're not saying that like anybody else in this, that all people like need to be unblemished in these things that when these injustices happen. But this guy clearly was not the right like choice. Like you gotta look at the facts. You gotta look at the
yeah,
facts.
and I'm not saying he deserved to die. I'm not saying that either.
Right.
I mean, some people would, but that's not what the justice system says. I'm just speaking from as much as I vaguely know about the law system. He didn't deserve to die for that. So I understand. But when you put yourself in that situation, you have a warrant out for your arrest, you make a move into your vehicle, like we broke down on the one podcast where we show the video, you can clearly see him reaching for what police don't know.
The
They
police have
don't
no
know
idea what
what's
he's
in
reaching
there.
for.
You put yourself into that situation.
Right.
It's unfortunate. I'm not saying hooray, the guy got shot. I'm saying it's unfortunate. Should have never happened. Should have complied right off the bat. Would have never happened.
Right.
But he's, like you said, he's not the figurehead. He's not the poster boy for the Black
Yeah,
Lives
he doesn't
Matter
need to be the
movement.
face of it. He doesn't need to be the
No,
new face of it.
no, hell no.
Okay.
And Blondie Locks made a
Yeah.
comment about
Yeah, I was
Wayfair,
gonna just
and
speak of narratives. What happened
you
to the whole Wayfair stuff? We covered it a little bit in a podcast, but like gone.
we
It's gone
covered
now.
it a little bit. Mainstream media never picked up on it.
Yeah, it kind of just got swept under the rug. It was a thing on social media for people that have been investigating. They're on their own pedogate and everything, and it just kind of got swept under the rug.
Oh, speaking of, there was just a bunch more children found in Oklahoma.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they just found, I hope this number is even close to correct, 36 more children.
God dang.
Can you Google that real quick?
Yeah.
Just type in children found in Oklahoma. Wolverine.
Wolverine's here.
That's
Nice.
good. Yeah, no, they just, I'm telling you, they've got Ghislaine
Oh God, we've got
chained up somewhere,
um.
and they're just like, you've been on a steady diet of water and rice for the last 5 days. You want this Big Mac? You want this Big Mac? Tell us where those kids are.
All right, Google is telling me
Come on, give us some names.
that these are all from earlier in the year, of like dead.
No, Jerry News just, let me see. Let me find it.
That's horrible. Hold on, I'll pull up Instagram real fast and look on Jerry News, because that was Google was just giving me like stories about missing children that turned up dead, and I was like, no.
You're still using Google. That's the
That was just
problem.
the quickest thing. Um,
I thought it was Jerry News.
it's not Jerry News because I follow them now on Instagram, and I have not seen anything about children found in Oklahoma.
Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Oh God. Hold on 1 second. there was just more children found. I promise you.
We got this one as of September 7th. U.S. Marshals
Oh, I've got one.
rescued 72 missing children across 3 states.
3 days ago, 5 missing children found, 262 suspects
Jesus.
arrested in operation targeting violent crime in Oklahoma. I'm telling you, dude, she's feeding them.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
Only time in my life, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Only time in my life I've ever had confidence in the feds. I think that they're onto this shit, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is
The most recent thing I
Dungy,
have.
Crip, Mangers, Chastity, and Charles Hall." Also among the significant arrests and are accused of kidnapping their
Ooh.
biological kids from a local daycare.
What did you, Wolverine? What video did you? Oh God. Where did you send that to me on, sir? Was that on Twitch? Did you whisper it to me? I don't remember getting a video from you.
Pastor Gary's sending videos. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I didn't get it. You want to resend it to me, Wolverine? Because I don't have a message from you. Let me double check Discord if you sent it on Discord. Nope. Did you send it
Also, Blondie, if you want to expand on the whole cops in NYC working for the Chinese government, I would be interested in hearing about that.
It's not on Twitter. Yeah, I think I whispered it to you. I didn't get it, Wolverine. I didn't see a video link in the Twitch whispers or anything. So try. Unless it was like a long time ago. But no, I don't see
Your
it.
dog and your cat are playing a lot together.
Okay, would they say playing?
See him in the background.
He kind of just like steps on Mittens and Mittens goes meow. So that's about the extent of that playing. Yeah, try and send it again either on Discord or Twitter or something else, or you can try Twitch again, also Wolverine, and I'll take a look and see if I get it. But yeah, I did not get a video from you. Great.
While we wait for that, how worried were you about your Chiefs yesterday?
Bro, that was rough. That first, like it's just I was worried because we did not look good through the first like half of that game, like 3/4 of that game, and then after we broke that long pass, I was like, oh, we're fine.
Dude, I was in the first week of a survivor pool, and I took the Chiefs, which is like you can't take them twice, you know.
Right.
But I figured like this is solid lock, like this is an easy game. Like
the Chargers always give us trouble.
I also had them in an 8-team parlay, which ended up hitting.
Oh wow!
All 8 teams hit. One of those teams was the Chiefs. Another one of those teams was the Cowboys. Another one of those teams was the Seahawks.
Oh no.
I went on an emotional roller coaster yesterday, dude. I was like, oh my God, why am I even betting NFL football right now? Like, this is so dumb. These are all supposed to be locks.
This past week was such a bad week for injuries, too. Like, my fantasy team is in a shambles.
Oh my God. Quit. I know. We're not a sports podcast.
No, we're not a sports podcast.
Spaceman says, are things getting better for you, Darth?
I will say this, that I believe that things are going to get better. I don't know when, but I have the promise of faith. And I don't know, we talked about religion before, but I think I've gotten some promises from on high, so.
Well, Wolverine and I basically told you that you're a Christian, you're just disguised.
Yeah,
and for you new listeners,
I was just out of it for a while, so.
For you new listeners, we're not like Bible thumping Christians. Go listen to the religion podcast.
It's actually a good
You'll like
one.
it a lot,
It's a
I
really
think.
good one. It's one of the top. It's one of our top
Yeah.
videos on YouTube. So yeah,
Yeah.
go give it a listen if you guys want to know
I think you'll
anything.
like it. It's a very uh what's a good way to say it? Progressive look at
Yeah,
Christianity.
and religion. It was supposed to be just about religion in general, but we mainly just talked about Christianity.
Exactly. And
But
Spaceman is a Muslim, and we love him, and I think we're all going to the same place.
in the end,
So,
yeah. But uh,
yeah,
yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Maybe one day I'll end up telling everyone what's going on.
we're gonna have to break the seal eventually one day. But
One day, but
today,
it's going to be a day when things are confirmed good.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
don't know exactly when that day will come, but all in his time, and that's what I'll leave it at.
Amen.
That's what I'll leave it at. So, yeah.
Did Wolverine send you that,
I
or
don't know. I think he might be working on it or trying to find it again. I'm not gonna. We don't need to wait. When he sends it and I get it, we'll
oh
cover it. I'll see.
shit?
I'll say how long it is.
I also missed Ed Nut saying, "Did you ever watch the last Mouthy Buddha vid, which was Pedogate Part 3?"
Mm.
And I sure did.
I need to like actually take time and sit down and like go through and watch all of those because I like started them and then never finished them. So I need to like sit down and watch
Here's
all
the
of them.
thing: is when Ed Nut sends me a video like that, I have to watch it right away. I
I
have to
start and
sit
I get
down and
like
watch it right
roped into
away.
it, but every time I get one sent to me, it's like right before we get ready to do a podcast, and so I get
Well,
like
yeah,
I
that's
get
your
like
problem.
yeah. Well, you sent it to me right before we do them, so I get like 10 minutes to like start them,
Well,
and then I forget to finish them.
I'm sorry, but they're pretty good and they're pretty crazy, and pedophilia is definitely a thing, and
Mm-hmm.
they're just slowly. I feel like the feds are like Liam Neeson and Taken right now. They're just like slowly climbing their way up to like the Democrat senators to
Yeah,
just totally topple it down.
yeah, true. Something is up if you're take dead. Yeah, true. Sorry, Spaceman. I should have watched that one beforehand. Might be. Yeah, but there's definitely shit going on. And speaking of shit going on, um, if you guys weren't here, when did we do that last about Friday? No, it wasn't Friday, was it?
It was Friday.
Was it Friday? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday. So when we did our podcast on Friday, if you guys haven't heard by now, which you definitely should have, Ruth Bader
Oh
Ginsburg
yeah,
died Friday.
we were live.
We were
We
live
were
when it
live.
happened. Um, so you guys, that sucked that she died. You know, we might not have agreed with her policies, but she was an amazing woman that did a lot of good work, and above anything else, um, was a champion for justice, just justice, straight up, cold hard justice.
Absolutely,
Um, and, and
1000%.
and so the Supreme Court actually lost a huge balance of the scales when she passed, and now the Republicans and Trump are going to push to put someone in before election rolls around, and it's going to be interesting to see what who they nominate, and B, if this gets pushed through before November, which we are not very far
Well,
away
you know the
at
Republicans are
all.
gonna,
Well, yeah,
well,
and they've
they've
got the
already
majority,
said,
and they've got the majority, so it's going to be it's going to be like fast tracked basically, and the Democrats can push back as much as they want and filibuster as much as they want, but eventually it's going to get pushed through, and it will more than likely get pushed through before November, which is going to be crazy because that's what's more than likely going to happen is going to tip the scales heavily towards the right, in
yeah,
the Supreme Court, and that bodes a lot of. There's a lot of things hanging in the balance with that. A lot of things can be overturned.
Roe v. Wade,
Roe v.
same-sex
Wade,
marriage.
same-sex marriage, a lot of things. It's going to be. Um,
Well, old Mitch McConnell was already on record before she died. So a reporter asked him what would happen if a member of the Supreme Court died, and he said we'd fill it, and like kind of laughed. Obviously, it wasn't post her dying, so he wasn't. I don't like Mitch McConnell. Just to be completely transparent, that guy gives me some creepy, weird vibes. I feel like that guy likes to pee on strippers or something. There's something weird there that I can't put my thumb on, but I know a creeper when I see a creeper, and that dude's a creeper.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There's something weird about that old Mitch McConnell that I just can't put my thumb on, but it wouldn't surprise me if that Russian Trump video of him pissing on strippers or them pissing on him or whatever came out, and there's old I follow Ben Shapiro also. Huge right-wing guy. Again, don't agree with everything he says, but I respect him because I think he brings a lot of truth to the table. Ben Shapiro calls him Cocaine Mitch. So I like to refer to him as Cocaine Mitch as well because I feel like it's a funny name and I enjoy it. But it wouldn't surprise me to see old Cocaine Mitch in the background of Trump getting pissed on, just ripping lines, just pissing on a stripper or something. Like, that's on brand. That's right.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
Yeah,
very accurate.
Wolverine, I got that link. I will take time to sit down and watch it. Actually, I might watch it on my flight over to Dallas on Thursday. I'll have time to watch it then. So.
When we go to South Padre.
Yep.
Beers, bros, beaches. Let's go. I'm so stoked about this weekend, dude. I can't stand it.
The things my brother requested you to talk about?
No, dude. It's been on my list of things to do. I'm so sorry. I have the Post-it note in my work bag also, and I always think, all right, when I get back to the hotel tonight, I'll look it up. I'll go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I just haven't, dude.
I will get around to it. I'm trying to find time to get everything and still, my life is in a shambles right now. So, but I will get around to it. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
But I will get around to it. Just a lot of shit going on.
We will. I promise, Spaceman. We will do it. We'll have your brother on once we're both educated.
Yeah, once we've had time to really sit down and get into it, we'll do that.
Tell him to create he says he doesn't have a Twitch account. Tell him to create a Twitch account and watch the podcast. It's free. It's super easy.
True.
And he can be engaged in a discussion. And that might spark us to get a little more on it. Just saying.
Yes, indeed.
Man, what were we even talking about? Oh, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
And that's family. Like, honestly, let me pull it up. I mean, I can't really talk about it because everything is still fresh. She just died on Friday, so it's like...
Dude, she was such a G, dude. She was such, like, a bad bitch. Like, I've always said in my life, talking about, like, girls that I'm attracted to, like, if I walk into a bar and I see a girl, not saying that it's bad, but, like, in, like a scandalous outfit, right? Like, showing a bunch of skin and, like, every dude at the bar is, like, just drooling over her, like, oh my god, she's so hot. And then I see another girl just like in like a modest sundress, but just like absolutely glowing because she's got like that confidence and like she doesn't have to show that skin or whatever. Again, do whatever you want. I'm not talking shit about girls that show skin and dress scandalous. Live your life. Do whatever you want. But I'm always more attracted to that girl in the sundress that's just like glowing. You know what I mean? That like doesn't have to do all that to look super hot.
Mm-hmm.
And not that I was attracted to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but I would liken her to that girl at the bar that's wearing that sundress that's just like, I'm a fucking bad bitch. Like, I don't got to do all that shit. Like, I'm powerful, I'm strong, like, I'm in a field that's dominated by men, and I'm just still out here just fucking giving them the business. Like, I do not like all of her policies, obviously. Right. But I fucking respect the shit out of her as a human being and as an advocate for justice, dude.
Yeah, just
like you said it early. Like, I've got a job, and that's to uphold the law and bring justice to America. And that fucking, I don't say fucking bitch like in a negative way, but that she was a bad bitch, dude.
Yep.
I fucking loved her. I thought she was great. I still think she's great. I think she's one of the best Supreme Court justices we've had of all time. One of the most iconic,
and
for
will
sure.
be for a long time.
Yeah.
Even after her death. So the only update, this is 2 days ago, and this is coming from BBC, so this is across the pond news. Biden says that they should wait on the decision to put in Ruth Bader Ginsburg's replacement until after the vote.
Weird. I wonder why he's saying that. Let me guess. Trump says we should fill it immediately.
Yes, he said move without delay.
Weird.
He said at a campaign rally in Fayetteville, North Carolina, that he's going to nominate a woman, and I guess he's going to put forth a nominee this week. So he said that 2 days ago, which would have been Saturday. So this coming week.
Oh, so he's going to bring someone up to the forefront this week, huh?
Apparently, at some point this week, we need to be on the lookout for who he's going to nominate.
That doesn't surprise me.
This is his quote. This is how intelligent he is. He says, "I think it should be a woman because I actually like women much more than men." Straight from your president's mouth. Like, what? And then he says, earlier Mr. Trump praised 2 female judges who serve on federal court of appeals as possible choices. Both judges Amy Coney Barrett and Barbara Lagoa are conservatives who would tip the balance of the Supreme Court in favor of the Republicans.
Just a reminder, Jim Beam, if you want to sponsor us, please go crazy.
Democrats
I'll take all the free Jim Beam I can get.
Democrats have vigorously opposed any nomination before November's election, arguing that Senate Republicans blocked Democratic President Barack Obama's choice for the U.S. top court in 2016. At the time, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell justified the move on the grounds that it was an election year, but on Friday, Senator McConnell said he intended to act on any nomination Mr. Trump made. Mr. Trump, not even fucking President Trump. Oh, this is from the BBC, though.
I was just going to say, that sounds like a...
And he intended to act on any nomination Trump made and bring it to vote in the Senate before Election Day. Ginsburg, a liberal icon and feminist standard bearer, died of metastatic pancreatic cancer at her home in D.C., surrounded by her family. She was the second ever woman to sit on the Supreme Court. And people have gathered outside the court on Friday to pay tribute to her.
I just want to touch real quick on something Spaceman just said, because it's literally about why, well, not why, but one of the central ideas that this podcast surrounds. He says, hear me out, and it gets into a totally different topic, which I don't think this is a totally different topic. I don't respect men/women who act superior to the other gender. We can't live without one another, nor is any gender superior over another. That's literally our whole fucking goal and motto of this podcast, is for people to realize it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female or black or white or fucking whatever. Dude. Just respect humanity for being a human.
Yeah, not as...
Just respect people for being people. None of us chose this shit. It's not like I got to my mother's womb and they were like, okay, red pill, blue pill, male, female.
You want penis
you want to be black or you want to be white? Okay, hair color, big one.
This is not.
You want to be a ginger? Like, and I was like,
this is not like
male, ginger, white. I didn't fucking choose this. You didn't choose this. None of us chose this. No. We're just fucking humans put on this earth to try to coexist together. It don't fucking matter, dude.
It doesn't. This is your life is
it
not...
don't fucking matter.
Life is not the character selection screen of Skyrim. You don't get to make your character before you start.
God damn it, why is that so hard to understand, dude? I don't fucking understand it.
You just get dealt your cards, and you gotta play them.
And some people get shitty cards. Some people get better cards.
But in the end,
you could be Donald Trump's son and never have to work a fucking day in your life because your dad got handed millions of dollars from his dad. And you know what? That fucking... I don't feel great about that, but I'm not going to sit here and wallow about it.
Yeah, like...
Some people get fucking born in the slums, and that sucks. And you can either get your way out of it and work every day to fucking make your life better, or you can sit and you can fucking wallow about it.
Yep. But outside of all that, the main thing is like just respect people as people.
Just be a decent human.
Just be kind. Be kind to one another. Be nice to each other. And the world will be a better place. And that's a really easy concept to talk about, but apparently it's really fucking difficult for people to grasp.
It's hard to live out, apparently.
It's really hard.
That's for fucking sure.
Apparently.
Also, sorry not to jump all over the board, but Cyberpunk 2077 Spaceman just dropped that in there.
Yeah, and he was, because I said it's not the character selection screen for like Skyrim, and he was like, this is.
Oh, gotcha.
He was like, wait, this is more relevant.
Whatever.
Spaceman.
Children.
Spaceman says, I try to be the best person I can to other people, and hopefully I am. It's what I strive to be. It's what everybody strives to be. You just be a good person to other people. And everybody has good days and bad days. Some days I'm a real fucking asshole to people, and I get home and I'm like, I was kind of a dick today. But you learn from it, you grow, and you try and be better the next day.
Amen, brother.
And then that's about
Man.
it, the be-all and end-all of it, pretty much. How
long have we been going?
We're at 53 minutes right now.
Okay, perfect. I really got to pee, so.
All right. Yeah,
Can you? I was gonna say, can you pacify the viewers here for a little bit?
And I'll just start fielding questions from them because it's about that time anyway.
Yeah, field questions. I'm gonna pee.
Right.
I have a feeling they're gonna. I love the chat activity tonight.
Yeah, it's great.
They've been wonderful the last couple episodes.
You guys have been doing great. We appreciate all the support.
I know. We really do love you guys. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm in a hotel room, so my bathroom is literally like 10 steps away. So.
Alright, guys. It is that time of the night where we field questions from you, the viewers. So if you guys have something you want us to talk about real fast, or give our thoughts on real quick without us trying to fall down a rabbit hole, then let us hear it. Darth and Big Al read Spider-Man forum stream. This is not the stream for that, Spaceman, so we will not be reading any of that on the stream. Sorry. What is the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? For reference, go to Star Wars Episode 3, and probably about 3/4 of the way through the movie, you'll find Palpatine and Anakin sitting in watching like an opera of some sort, space opera, and then you can hear that speech there. It's really not about being the best person you can be. It's about accepting Jesus as your Savior, accepting His completed work on the cross. He was the best human. This is true also, Wolverine Blades. This is true. It's really, honestly, if, that's what it's about. And I want to say if you're a Christian. But for those of us that are Christians, yes, that is what it is about, for sure, 100%. And then we are also tasked with spreading that to other people and spreading that good news to other people. Ed Nuts asks, has anyone seen the Reddit thread, I'm a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service? No, Ed Nuts, I have not seen that, and Mustafar Long is not affecting me as badly anymore, Spaceman, because I quit. No, Ed Nuts, explain more, please, about the Reddit thread, I'm a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service, because I have not heard about that, and that sounds interessante, and will probably take up the rest of our time. But do it. Oh, just when we look it up, that's probably a better idea. You're right.
When will Darth and Big Al read Spider-Man 4 on stream?
Never. I already told him we're not doing it.
What is that? Is that a video game?
No, it's his screenplay.
Oh.
I didn't want that.
Is it bad? I'm assuming it's bad.
It's not bad. It's just like this isn't the stream for reading screenplays.
No. We appreciate your humor. You just need to read personal time. about
it's
the
long. Read it on personal time. Oh, okay. I was gonna look it up, but
search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service. Interesting. Do they traffic children?
yikes! I can't. Let me just keep this way.
Feels though my comedy is taken serious. We take nothing seriously here, Spaceman. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I mean, we might take it serious initially, just because we don't. It's hard to read through comments, but
Part one, part. There's 3 parts. There's 3 parts. And that's. Oh my god, that is
well,
long.
now I have something to do later.
Oh my lord, that is long. I'm gonna stop here for the time being. Edit part 5 is up. There's more than what?
Jesus.
What part am I reading right now? What the f is this?
Speaking of, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I posted the part 3 pedogate in the comments of our Twitch section right after it came out.
On YouTube?
Because no, in the comments on the Twitch feed.
Oh, in the chat?
I did, yeah, in the chat.
Okay, well, it's gone forever.
Ed Nuts wasn't watching that episode.
It's a huge thread. Yeah, okay, I've got it right here. I will bookmark that, actually, and I will read that later. Holy Jesus, that's a long... Okay, that is long. Alright, well, that'll be something to talk about next time. Couple minutes left. Is there anything else anybody has for us?
I did say if the comment section wanted to hear my radio call, they could hear it.
True. We'll finish on that. Just a
if they really want it.
A little lightheartedness. You stopped getting notification for the podcast for some reason. Try turning them on and off again. We also...
Turn it off for 30 seconds and then turn it back on.
Slight request, do your history on the actual real history of the Democratic
Party. I know the history of the Democratic Party, my friend.
I'll write it down. Spaceman, if you have a link, send it to me. You know where to find it.
You don't even need links. They fought against racial discrimination. They did. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican.
Yeah. I knew that.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. PragerU did a video not long ago talking about...
a long time ago. I know that link, but if you have another link... oh, there goes the BitChute. Okay, you guys, if you want to see part 3 of Pedogate, there is the link Ed Nuts has posted in the chat.
Yes.
And for those of you that catch us on YouTube later, just pause the video and go from there, if you want to watch that. But, see you guys later. Be safe, have a good week. Be kind to one another. Tell somebody you love them. I'm ripping that off from somebody. And if they don't like it, I don't care. But tell somebody that you love them. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Love you guys.